You know, I had some really tough times in my life. Times when mentally I just wasn't okay. And I didn't know how to deal with it. But over the time, I picked up a few things that genuinely helped me get through the dark days. Just a small shifts, nothing crazy, but they made a huge difference. So, in this video, I wanna share 3 things that helped me when I felt at my lowest. If you are going through something, maybe these can help you too. So, tip one, being grateful for what you have. There was a time that I couldn't enjoy being around people, not really. I remember I remember going out with friends, watching them laugh, move freely, run up the stairs, dancing without thinking twice. And I would just sit there, quietly smiling. I kept thinking, why can't I be like them? Why do I have to struggle just to do simple things? And that comparison became a trap. And the more I focused on what I didn't have, the darker things I got. I felt stuck in my body and my own mind. But what changed wasn't some huge moment. It was something small. One day, it was just when I had my last surgery. I wrote down 3 sentences. I am grateful for water. I am grateful for sun. And I am grateful for spending time with my family. That was it. Nothing special. At first, it didn't even do much, but I kept doing it. Some days I was grateful for the weather. Other days it was the fact I could smile or that someone messaged me to check in. And I slowly noticed something. It wasn't about the things that happened to me or the things I have, but it changed the way I saw the situation and the things I have. It reminded me that I still had things that are worth it. Tip 2, what you consume is what you become. After I started practicing gratitude, I noticed something else. I was feeding my mind garbage every day, negative content, toxic social media, scrolling endlessly through Instagram, and seeing the people that seemed perfect while I sat there feeling worse and worse about myself. So I made a decision. I started filtering what I let in. I followed people who uplifted me. I replaced the social media and negative content with books and videos that actually taught me something or made me feel stronger. It was like changing your diet, but your mind, but for your mind. And over over time, my mindset started to shift. And over time, my mindset started to shift. Not because life suddenly got easier, but because I wasn't poisoning myself with negativity anymore. Because what you consume, you become. So be mindful of what you are feeding your mind. And the tip 3 is don't isolate yourself. This one's hard to admit, but when I was at my lowest, I shut people out. I didn't want to be a burden. I thought they won't understand, or I need to figure this out alone. But the truth is, isolation made everything worse. When you are in a dark place, your own thoughts can become your own worst enemy. So being alone gives them more power. What helped me was really simple: talking to someone. For me, it was my dad that got me out of this hole. He came in the evening, sometimes even in the night, but saw that I had a bad mood. He didn't know what to do, and I didn't want to talk about it. So it was hard, but somehow he always said the right things that I needed to hear and got me talking. We talked for hours, and even sometimes we cried together because of the things I was going through. And that helped me the most, I think. So it's up to you. You don't have to open completely right away. This is just my experience. But staying connected, even a little, can uplift you and pull you out of your head and back into life. So don't isolate yourself. You don't have to fight your battles alone. Yeah, that was the 5 tips that helped me. So if you want more, leave a like, comment, and if you want someone to talk to, join my Discord. I will gladly see you there. Bye.